Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the nest here at West Everett High School. As myself, Jason Morrell, alongside my partner in crime, Mr. Benjamin Marraffa, bring you the 3-5 West Everett Eagles girls basketball team hosting the Rams of Salem, who sit at 3-2. Benny Buckets, as known by many. Thoughts on this game, Benjamin?
Yeah, Eagles started off 2-0. A great win against Haddonfield last time we were here. Struggled a little bit. Defensively, they let up some points. I like to see a good, hard game for the Eagles.
I agree. The Lady Eagles have been on a slight slump with some tough competition. They had a tough loss to a very physical Sterling team the other night. That's always a war. And then lost last night to one of the best teams in South Jersey in Woodbury. But I got to be honest, Ben, I think that we played very, very tough here in the nest. I think that we've made this a tough place to play. All of our winter sports have is certainly a little bit of a home court advantage. And they need to keep playing well in the nest here. But most importantly, after coming off of a long road stand, it feels like we haven't been here forever. I really think that the key to us getting it done tonight is we need to get back to our roots defensively. Head coach Mark Petito has made a living on coaching great defenses. And we've gotten away from that a little bit the past few games. We haven't been playing the style of defense that we're capable of. So I think tonight would be a great night back at home to get back to who we are as a defensive stalwart. I think that the three tall triplets in Juliana DeFebo, Olivia McGee, and Sophia Belbin absolutely have to play well tonight for us to get back on track. It seems like when those three play well, good things happen.
Yeah, they get a lot of second chance opportunities. I think last night for the boys basketball team, Deontay Ruff and Nikki Beekoff absolutely demolished the boards last night. Won the rebound battle tremendously, helping the Eagles get their first win of the season. That has to happen tonight for the girls.
Yeah, absolutely. And winning rebounds is an attitude more than anything else, not just a skill set. It's a true desire to get the ball back. And that's what we want to see from the ladies tonight. And I'll tell you what, Ben, it is going to be a barn burner. The last time these two met, 54-36 West Everett win back on February 1st of 2020. So it's been a little while since these two teams came together. Salem comes in here hot with a 55-36 victory just a few days ago. So we'll take a break here real quick for the national anthem and then be back. So the Lady Eagles started the season very strong, off to a 2-0 start with an incredible win over Haddonfield here in the nest. Then went into our annual classic holiday tournament and hit a little bit of a speed bump there, going 0-2. Ben, talk about how difficult it can become when you hit a slump. You know, you being a baseball player, football, former basketball player, how hard is it sometimes to get out of that slump?
One of the biggest things in baseball, the hardest thing, is when you're in a hitting slump. Obviously, you want to help your team, you want to do your best, but you just got to keep to what you've been working at. Practice, start off easy. Do the fundamentals, the mechanics, get it done right, and stick to what you've been doing.
Yeah, there's no doubt that there's a mental component that comes into play. And as we talked about earlier, getting back to playing defense the way that the Lady Eagles are capable of, I think it's going to come down to our team not feeling sorry for themselves, not questioning their ability, not questioning each other, and just gripping it and ripping it and letting it fly out here today. And it looks like, Yesenia Diaz is going to get the start tonight, number 10, and she's just a scrapper defensively. So it seems like Coach Petito wants to make a statement right out of the gate that they're going to be in your face playing tough defense. And I wouldn't be shocked if they come out in some kind of man press and try to set the tone on this Salem team early on.
Yeah, I like to see some full court pressure, some traps with Cross. Cross has been playing defensively. She gets a lot of steals, moves her feet well. She's very fast, runs the pace. So I like to see Cross have a big game as well.
And Lady Eagles scored some points here. We haven't always been a high-power offense, but averaging 31 points per game. The key stat here, as we've talked about so far all pregame, defensively we're giving up 42.5. That's just not going to get it done. Leading points per game, Olivia McGee with 7.9. Soph Belbin with a big night last night in a loss at Cat Payne Gymnasium against the Thundering Herd of Woodbury. Put 20 points on the board. If Soph Belbin's going to keep putting 20 points on the board, then it's going to be we're going to find success.
Yeah, for the Eagles, for both boys and girls basketball, the kryptonite's been defense. Both teams have been giving up a decent amount of points. Tonight, you want to see a hard, physical, fought game. I want to see some players on the floor here. It looks like they got a little bit of a height advantage with McGee and Belbin, so I like those two to get to work tonight.
Starters for the Salem Rams. Number 1, Genevieve Bichard. Number 10, Nora Osland. Number 2, Karima Davenport-White. And number 0, Emily Sayers, along with number 25, Kayla Nichols. On the floor for the Eagles, Janie Cross, Jessie Diaz, Soph Belbin to take the tip, Olivia McGee, captain, and Bella DeCesar. Ball tipped to DeCesar right to McGee, and right out of the gate, McGee can't finish. And Ben, that's been the Achilles heel of the Eagles all year long, is their inability to finish in around the basket.
Yeah, it was a great look, great pass by Diaz. McGee just got to finish.
Nora Osland to Kayla Nichols. Nichols working on Janie Cross right now. Down in the corner, Karima Davenport with the travel call, and it'll be Eagles ball.
Yeah, Eagles locking down defensively, guarding the cutter. Good job by the Eagles.
Would like to see Janie Cross really run the offense here. Kicks it to Bella DeCesar on a short. That's the idea, though. It's going to be a jump ball here, but that's the idea. We had a great look down in the paint to Soph Belbin, and we're going to have to keep exposing that, but you got to finish.
Yeah, we had a couple players in last night's game thinking about it too much. A couple drop passes, a couple travels. Just got to haul that in.
Soph Belbin with the tip and the steal. Janie Cross moves it up the court, brings it to the wing.
Janie Cross had a big game the last time I was here against the Haddonfield game. She had 16 points. I'd like to see her attack a little bit more, control the pace of the game.
Nice block by Salem. Emily Sayers brings the ball up the court. Out of bounds. Salem has played Overbrook, Cumberland, Pittman. Started off the season 3-0, and then 2 losses to Highland and Pennsville. I think West Effort's probably one of the tougher teams that they've played so far. West Effort, on the other hand, very tough schedules. Bella DeCesar pump fakes, kicks it back out to Janie Cross.
Yeah, Coach, you're talking about defense. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for Salem.
Janie Cross for 3, and if she gets hot, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, if the Eagles are going to get that open, we'll take those shots.
Sayers dumps it into Bichard for 2. Nice job by Sayers running the point. Eagles quickly down back the other end of the court.
Bichard is one of their better players, averaging 12.
and 17 steals on the season, so a defensive stalwart as well. Janie Cross, short jumper goes.
Janie starting off 2 for 2.
I'll tell you what, opportunity has knocked quite a few times for the Eagles. They got to take advantage of it to win this game. And I'll tell you what, Ben, as a coach, you just love it when your players are answering the door of opportunity.
Yeah, especially defensively. 4 turnovers produced by the Eagles, which is great to see. We've been talking about that all pregame and now.
Cross getting on the floor with the steal.
It's a good timeout. Good timeout by Coach Petito. Janie looked like she had nowhere to go.
I didn't even think she had possession of the ball. This would be a 30-second timeout by Coach Petito. Ben, when you look at this West Effort team, you think about the way they started off so hot and then got into the slump we were talking about. What is it that these guys need to do right now to win this game?
They got to continue defensively, getting turnovers. Offensively, they're getting good looks, got to finish, as we mentioned. Liv McGee had a good look. Belbin had a good opportunity lost with the bad pass, so just got to capitalize and limit the mistakes.
Lady Eagles won their first round South Jersey Basketball Invitational game, beating a good Highland team. It's a quality win, 47-35, which will set them up to travel to Williamstown on Saturday for a second-round game in that tournament, and that's a tough tournament. We didn't get a chance to see Williamstown in the Christmas holiday tournament, so looking forward to that game on Saturday. Bell DeCesar from the corner, short. Great follow by Bell. And that's something that Coach Petito talks about often, following your shots.
Yeah, that's something that gets underlooked a little bit here in basketball. So great to see her doing that.
Diaz back to DeCesar. DeCesar again from 3. Short, Diaz with the rebound. Tied up with Kareem and Davenport White. I like the fight that the Salem Rams are showing. Every ball is a 50-50 ball right now. Both teams battling hard in the paint.
Yeah, we talked about domination on the rebounds, and the guards could do just the same.
Cross, Diaz, trap it. Belbin on the tip. Belbin on the free. Sure. That's a tough foul to take right there on number 1, Janie Cross. Emily Sayers.
That's Janie's first foul of the game. Kind of reached a little bit.
Looks like we're manned up right here. Janie Cross with the sneaky steal to the basket. That makes her 3 for 3, Ben. Do I have that? Is my math correct?
Yeah, she has 7 points already. Great start from Janie.
Sayers to Bouchard. Bouchard with the crossover dribble. 3-step Euro to the basket on the miss. Cross bringing it back up the court. Olivia McGee with the putback.
Yeah, second chance opportunities for the Eagles really helping them here, getting up more shots.
Everybody's playing a role right now. All 5 players doing their job on the court for West Effort, holds a 9-2 lead with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bouchard looking for room. Kicks it back out to Davenport White, who gets called with the travel. The Eagles ball. And Ben, what's it like when you get down by double digits? Because if the Eagles score again, it'll be very close to being up by doubles. What does that do to your confidence level when you're the opponent?
When you're down double digits, obviously you got to still keep your head held high. You got to stick to your fundamentals.
I'll say the one thing I've seen is Carl sent it inside. Great pass. So Belbin.
It's a good look.
Off the glass. It was a great look. The one thing you got to be careful of when you're up by that much, though, is to get complacent.
Yeah, you see a lot of NBA teams now. As they get up 20 points, they start playing back, start slowing it down. Even NFL teams, you see it everywhere. You want to? I like when you keep up the pressure, keep up the momentum.
Yep. McGee dumps it in, and that's an opportunity right there. And Soph Belbin's certainly capable of making that shot. That's another one of those opportunities you talked about earlier. We've had a great look. I mean, score's probably 18-2 right now if we finish those looks.
Yeah, like about 8 or 6 points missed on layups.
Davenport White at the top of the key. Kicks it back to Nichols. Nichols pressured by Cross. Kicks it to Bouchard. Bouchard swings it around. Davenport White for 3. Long. Nichols. Short.
Yeah, Diaz had position on, I'm not sure he got that rebound, but she had position. She's got to get low and box out.
And into the game comes Jules DeFebo. Jules struggled a little bit yesterday at Cap Payne Gymnasium against the Thunder and Herd. Look for her to get back on track today. Eagles have done a great job feeding it down into the paint and getting some looks. Need to finish.
Yeah, when you're struggling in basketball, one of the greatest things that you have to do is you got to keep shooting. Can't let that distract you.
Nice block by Genevieve Bouchard. DeCesar kicks it to cross all the way across, and Liv McGee. Those are the baskets, Ben, that we're going to have to find a way to finish if we're going to win big games.
Yeah, we talked about the size advantage. You got to make those.
At this point, I think it's important that the Eagles slow it down and calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, they seem a little bit rushed on a couple shots.
You know, sometimes you can attest this. Sometimes you try to play so hard that you actually get sloppy.
Yeah, and sometimes it happens, but.
Nichols off the ball screen. Cross from behind, another steal. DeFebo works it up the court. Jules through the paint to the glass, blocked by Auslin. Good take. Get to the foul line, right? Get to the foul line.
It's a good take. As DeFebo's driving, she kind of leaned away from contact. Obviously, coaches teach you to lean into contact.
It's Davenport White's first foul. We'll also keep you up to date on some wrestling action as we have the West Effort Eagles wrestling squad traveling over to Collinswood Panthers. Always a physical battle, a big Colonial Conference matchup over there, and we got that on the laptop right here on the live stream, so we'll try to keep you up to date with the latest on that match.
Yeah, last time I was announcing one of these games, the girls missed a lot of free throws, so they're starting off two for two from here, so it's good to see them improving on that.
Shard down inside to White. That's a good, that's, Salem's got to finish that. Davenport White right underneath the basket.
Yeah, great job breaking the pressure.
Yeah. Talk to me about confidence when you're shooting well from the free throw line, Ben.
From the free throw line,
does it make you a better shooter all around?
It's the easiest shot in the game, but yet it's the hardest shot in the game.
Olivia McGee, I'll tell you, I don't mean to cut you, Olivia McGee is all over that basket. She just can't get him to drop.
Yeah, she's got a big size advantage. Keep doing what she's doing. They'll fall eventually.
That's what I love about Olivia McGee, though. She keeps battling. Janie Cross by herself for two. The body language of the Salem Rams has got to crank up. Might be a good time for a timeout as the Eagles are starting to pour on the pressure.
Yeah, 13-2 this quarter.
And I know how Coach Petito feels right now. He knows we're playing well right now. He wants to keep his foot on the gas early in this game, but he wants it to be tighter. Clean it up.
Eagles are playing good defensively.
Janie Cross, another steal and another free wheel to the basket. And another two. What's that make her, Benny boy?
11 points.
In the first quarter.
I believe she has like 5 steals already.
25 seconds ago. Auslin short on the basket.
Yeah, this first quarter, Salem has 10 turnovers.
Tough matchup for the Rams here.
I think one of the things about Janie Cross that sets her apart from all the others is her speed.
Yeah, no doubt. And I'll tell you what I want to see from the Eagles tonight, Ben, and that's a relentless attitude. No scoreboard. Get after it. You know, we've got something to prove. I mean, you got to come back. The whole world's doubting you right now after slumping and going 1 for 5 in your last 6. You got to rise from the ashes right now with an attitude and be resilient.
Yeah, as this first quarter's coming to a close, you got to, coming into the second, your mindset has to be 0-0 ball game.
DeFebo with a good look at the basket. Unfortunately, kicks it off the back.
It's a great job by the Eagles following their shots still. Usually shooters kind of just hold their follow through, but good job by the Eagles attacking the boards.
Sayers.
Yeah, the Eagles are lucky that one didn't fall. That could have been a big momentum changer for the second quarter.
Absolutely. And Ben, give me your thoughts. As your gut reaction to the West Effort Eagles girls basketball team and their initial first quarter being back in the nest. Last time they were in the nest was last year.
Yeah. Janie Cross has been playing excellent. She's got about 4 or 5 steals, 11 points. But what I want to see is finishing. Liv McGee, Belbin missed a couple.
This is one of those situations where you get into the huddle in between quarters as the head coach and you go, girls, I don't care what the scoreboard says. It's us versus us. How can we be the best version of us for the next 8 minutes, for the next possession, for the next 2 quarters? You know, that's what it's all about. And very, very easy up by 13 going to the second quarter with Salem playing a little bit sloppy. It's very easy to put it in cruise control right now. It's very easy to get cute right now. It's very easy to get sloppy right now. And that's the difference, in my opinion, between the elite teams and the average teams.
Yeah, so obviously a lot of coaches like to look at the analytics of the game. But a lot of coaches talk about the 3 keys to victory: winning the turnover battle, the shots battle, and the rebounds battle. And the Eagles tremendously won that first quarter on those 3 categories.
Absolutely. Caesar kicks it down to Janie Cross in the corner. And that's one of the things I'm talking about. Like that's something that Coach Petito's not going to be happy about. An errant pass right there that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, it just came out of a timeout. You obviously don't want that to happen.
Remember, Janie Cross, just a sophomore. That's 25. Kayla Nichols with the miss. Janie Cross moves it up the field. She's going to reset the offense.
Yeah, great job to reset. She didn't have the numbers advantage.
Yep. DeCesar in the corner, Diaz. Diaz back out to DeCesar. DeCesar takes a look. And a great pass to DeFebo.
It's a great pass.
And I think that's got to be key to Jules DeFebo having a good night. It's her just continuing to attack the paint and draw fouls and being solid from the free throw line.
Yeah, she's got to get help from the guards, Cross and DeCesar, both driving. And when you drive, you get all the what's the word?
Foul calls?
You get all the attention.
Attention.
Causes the bigger players.
Attention.
Causes all the players, more players on your team to get open, get easy layups.
DeFebo, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. We'll take that all night. Salem quickly moves it up the court. Davenport White kicks it over to Bouchard. Bouchard looks to move the ball. Screen off of Nichols. Back to Nichols. Nichols pushing down in the paint, gets her own rebound. I'll tell you. Go ahead.
Salem's spacing just does not look good. 3 people in like that corner area, no room to drive.
I'm sorry, number 2 is Karima Davenport White. I apologize. Davenport White doing a great job down low, getting her own rebounds and working hard.
Yeah, she got 3. Great job by her.
Yeah, and that's another thing you're going to watch the tape and be frustrated with. You got 2 6-footers down there. There's no reason anybody should be getting rebounds except for West Effort. Davenport White misses the second. Great effort to keep it in by Nora Oslin. However, DeCesar gets the ball, kicks it to Cross. Cross with a great pass into Belbin.
Good kick out.
Yeah. Cross. DeCesar.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. Draw up a play. Call a play.
Jesse Diaz from the corner. Yes, sir. That'll be 3.
It's a good look.
And Jesse's not known for her shooting, but we'll take that any day of the week.
The Eagles starting off 2 for 3 on 3-pointers so far. Second chance opportunities are killing the Eagles. Luckily, they're playing a little bit better defense.
Bella DeCesar getting dirty on the floor, and here goes Janie Cross. Got to finish those. Great effort by DeCesar, and these 2 guards are just, you talk about relentless. These 2 guards are just getting after it, and I know right now Janie Cross, that's not like woe is me. That's like Janie Cross, get it together. I want to finish that. She's working hard to be perfect.
That's
right
great
now.
hustle, getting back, calls in the jump ball. Missing a wide open layup, she knows. It's a great effort by her, getting back on D.
Bouchard working against Belbin. Crossover dribble. Nichols. Slow it down. Slow it down. going to be an official stoppage here. I'm a little bit unhappy with Salem's head coach, Steve Merritt, and some of the things he has to say. And, you know, Ben, I coached in my first ever basketball game last night, Ben. My daughter's 5th grade travel basketball team. I don't know a damn thing about basketball, to be quite honest with you. I'm just coaching hustle and heart and effort. But I will say that there is no sport that has as much officiating interaction as basketball. Holy smokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stoppages. But I think one of the greatest thing is there's a lot of runs about basketball. A lot of momentum changes.
Great block down in the corner by Jules DeFebo. Kicked it out to Bell to Caesar. A little long on the three-pointer. But, you know, I'm like a control the controllables guy. Officials don't matter, but they can have an impact on the game.
Yeah, refs are going to make mistakes. They're not perfect. They're going to try their best. They're not trying to cheat you out of it, obviously.
Davenport White inbounds to Nichols. Back to Davenport White in the corner. Kicks it out to Sayers up top. 5:15 to go. Eagles up 20-2. Be White ball and a turnover from Salem. Did you ever get into officiating, Ben?
Would I ever get into it?
Yeah.
Down the road, maybe. Maybe in college.
Be a good official. You're an even keel.
I think it would be fun.
Let's just worry about you throwing the ball 88 miles an hour and getting in the squat rack right now.
One of the things I was talking about doing was umpiring. I think umpiring would be fun for baseball or softball.
Janie Cross called on the walk. Liv McGee comes back in the game. Liv McGee, our only senior. So I'm hearing it has been dubbed Olivia Night for senior night next week because she will be the only senior out there, and she certainly deserves the attention. Been a 4-year starter and just an unbelievable competitor in everything that she does.
Yeah, the last 3 years, I believe in 2020 when they made the playoffs, she was a big contributor to that team.
Cross dumps it into McGee, and there it is. Olivia finds the bucket.
One of the best feelings is when you're having an off night, missing a couple easy layups, is when that first one falls.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Bouchard inside to Sayers. Sayers turnover. Belbin kicks it to Cross. Cross pushes the pace and brings it out. Looking for McGee inside, miss it. Jesse from the corner. Hey now. Looked good when it came off her hands.
It's a good shot. Good opportunity.
Eagles now up 22-2.
14 turnovers for Salem now. They just look a little sloppy. They don't look ready.
Yeah.
Uncoordinated.
It's a tough ride all the way up 295. You know, they're coming off of 2 tough losses to Highland and Pennsville. So, you know, you wonder about their psyche right now.
Yeah, they just look rushed a little bit, putting up bad shots. Eagles are getting way better shot opportunities.
Cross into McGee. McGee back out to Cross. My least favorite rule in all of sports. I just don't understand the 3-second rule.
I got caught a couple times on that.
I don't understand.
It's one of the most frustrating things.
Why can't you? Tell me why.
I have no clue. I wish I had an answer for that.
That's like saying kickers aren't allowed to kick field goals from the middle of the field.
Exactly.
You have to be on the hash. Ridiculous.
I don't understand the point of it, but.
Liv McGee on the floor. Great effort by Emily Sayers. I did question Coach Petito about the 3-second rule, and apparently it stems back to the mid-'70s, early '70s when you had these huge 7'2" centers that were just sitting in there, and people were dumping up high to them, and they were scoring 50,
yeah,
60
back in
points
the days, you had like Wilt Chamberlain.
Right, exactly. Not so much anymore in today's NBA. Liv McGee.
Nice move.
With the finish.
Yeah, 6 points for her so far. Great take. Nice left-handed layup. Like we said, going back to your fundamentals, not doing too much.
Yep. Bouchard looking to move the ball down inside. Can't find much. It's tough when you got Sophia Belbin out in your face, man. That's long wingspan right there.
Yeah, long, lengthy, moves her feet well.
passes it off to DeFebo. I mean, we got the great take right there. Karima Davenport-White. And we got our tall package in the game right now with all three. You know, when you get Belbin, McGee, and DeFebo in the game at the same time, you know, you're looking for rebounds.
Yeah, Bouchard has 17 steals on the season. She poked that one away.
Jessie Diaz just ripping it from downtown tonight.
Yeah, after that first one fell, she's feeling a little bit confident. 4 points so far let up. You got to finish this quarter strong if you're the Eagles.
Talk about
great job defensively.
Getting back to defense, yep. Kayla Nichols for three. And this is where, you know, if Salem get another turnover and Salem gets this thing to 24-10, 24-12 going to the half, it's a little bit uncomfortable for the Eagles. Which is why you want to finish, you know. It's just.
Yeah, Eagles settling for threes, getting a little bit three happy. You got to. They were feeding good into McGee and Belbin. Got to go back to that. Again, those are two sophomores shooting.
Yep.
So that inexperience will come.
I'd like to see him keep getting the ball down inside in the paint and let McGee and Belbin do some work down there. It seems like where they're going to have the most success. Sayers to Bouchard. Bouchard to Davenport-White. Back to Bouchard for three. It's a good shot, man. That thing starts falling. We're going to be a long night.
Yeah. Yeah, if you make 2 threes on your own, Salem, you're feeling a little bit confident about yourself. So luckily that one missed.
Wdhs a great insert to McGee. No foul call. Eagles will retain possession.
Yeah, it was a nice move by McGee again, finishing. But luckily, Salem hit it out. So Eagles ball.
Oh, little hometown roll right there for Jules DeFebo. She needed that one.
Yeah, great mechanics. Took one hard dribble.
Bouchard inside to McGee. That's the wrong squad. Tapped out of bounds.
Yeah, again, we talked about Salem being sloppy. They have 18 turnovers this half. Way too much for them.
Big Wdhs fan. She just knows her role, and she gives you everything she's got every single night. Poor pass right there, but she's a baller.
Ooh, surprised that wasn't a blocking.
Ooh, big home run pass, McGee, and the
good
finish.
pass. Yeah, those passes are dangerous, full court passes, but it's a great pass.
Kayla Nichols. Good effort. Good effort by Genevieve Bouchard.
Yeah, 28 seconds left. If I'm the Eagles, I'm moving the ball around a little bit, trying to get the last shot. Unless it's a wide open layup, obviously take it, but get a good shot. Don't force anything.
Quick first half tonight.
Very quick.
So if Belbin,
Not a lot of foul calls.
No, yep. DeCesar, McGee saves her last shot. Kicks it back out to DeCesar. DeCesar to Diaz. Somebody's got to take a shot. Jessie Diaz might as well. Oh, off the front of the rim, DeCesar. Couldn't get it and finish. And at the end of the first half, your score, the West Effort Eagles 28, Salem Rams 7. We will be back after our 10-minute halftime for the second half here from the Nest. And we are back in the Nest for the second half of tonight's girls basketball matchup featuring your West Effort Lady Eagles against the Salem Rams. Quick wrestling update after one match over at Collingswood. West Effort Eagles are down 5-0. Riley Thurston goes out at 2:15, wrestles tough. Currently, Ramir Vaughn in what I believe is overtime. We don't have scores on the live stream, but Ramir is battling in a 1-1 bout at heavyweight. and will be a massive victory for the Eagles if he can get it done in overtime, as they are currently moving into a sudden ride-out period. Here on the court, your Lady Eagles are up 28-7. Ben, what do you want to see from the West Everett Eagles here in the second half?
Continue to produce turnovers, continuing to outwork, rebounding, and continuing to get more shots. I think that's the key to success. And obviously, the Eagles have been doing it here.
And just like in the first half, the Eagles come out firing. I mean, great ball movement. Olivia McGee right underneath the basket opens up this half with a foul call.
Yeah, she ended the second quarter good. You got to keep feeding her.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if you're keeping track of free throws, but the Eagles are shooting real well from the line
Yeah,
tonight.
they're 5 from 5 for the line tonight. Much better than the first 2 games that we've seen.
Wow. Excellent. 30-7, open it up here. And getting close to a dagger in the heart. Salem needs to show some life.
Yeah, good deflection by Wdhs.
Ball will stay with the Rams. John Viev inbounds the ball. Nora Oslin kicks it out. Janie Cross in the pass breakup.
Yeah, good defense by Belbin, just keeping her ground, keeping her hands straight up, not bending them over.
Back across the court to Bouchard. Janie Cross working against Bouchard. Poke steal, goes back court, tipped. Cross keeps the pressure up. Emily Sayers down in the corner. Kayla Nichols can't get it to fall. Tough shooting for the Rams. They're giving effort, and the body language right now is certainly productive. But the reality is you're going to need some of these shots to start falling.
Yeah, so last 2 games you had, Sterling got a big boys fought back. That's what you want to see here for Salem.
Yep. Cross kicks it to DeCesar. At the foul line, McGee. Sweet touch for 2.
Yeah, like we said, she struggled early finishing. And as soon as that first one went in, she hasn't missed.
Yeah, great call. Absolutely. And you caught it, Ben. You said, hey, the one thing about basketball is when you're in a slump, just keep shooting. And she's certainly doing that and has come out of that slump nicely. Nichols again on the miss. Salem with the rebound. Bouchard kicks it out to Sayers. Sayers looking for life. Sayers from the wing. Ah, that was a bullet three-pointer right there. Cross moves it back down the court.
Nice drive.
Bell to Caesar, jump stop, good block. That's number 10, Nora Oslin for the Rams.
It was a good shot by DeCesar. She had the baseline open.
And a nice couple series of possessions there for the Rams with a three-pointer, a block and steal, and a timeout from Salem. They're going to want to have, they know this is a big possession right here. You score, you get it down underneath the 20, and now you start feeling a little bit of life. Another update on West Everett Wrestling. Currently still in the heavyweight match. We are on sudden victory as Ramir Vaughn is trying to work a ride out. We apologize for the silence as we watch this wrestling match. Transitioning to the old Android phone after the laptop died. Go ahead and make your Android joke, Ben. You all got them.
I don't got any.
Smart man. I'll tell you what, you know what's nice, Ben, is all these players that you see on the floor, minus Olivia McGee comes back. Liv will be a major loss next year, however, not insurmountable. Really a youth movement in this program right now.
Yeah, they got some great young players. Janie Cross is one of them who's going to be very good next year, I believe. Even this year, she's been outstanding.
Janie's come a long way in just 1 year as Bella Cedar takes a hard fall. Foul's going to be on who here? On Salem. Genevieve Bouchard.
Yeah, that's her first foul. Not too many foul calls here tonight. Pretty clean defensively by both teams with the fouls.
Diaz, Jesse Diaz playing some really nice basketball. Jump ball down there underneath.
Yes, the Caesar shoots the three. Eagles are 2 for 9 from the three-point line tonight. Started off 2 for 3.
I'll tell you what I like. Jesse Diaz is known as a defensive player initially, young, a little bit inexperienced and raw, but she's really starting to come into her own. I like her confidence in her shot selection tonight.
Yeah, she got some good looks. Those will fall, like we said.
Also on the miss. Cross, moving it back up with speed. Down inside to McGee. McGee in a turnaround. Baby jumper.
One of the hardest shots to block is the hook shot, as she has 14 points now.
I used to make those shots on the Salem Ave courts all day long back in '98. Jenny Cross with another steal. I don't know if you're keeping track. To the rack. Ball stays down here.
Not keeping track of steals, but she has to have at least 7 or 8.
Inbound, nice job to Caesar, to Belbin for 2.
Yeah, that's what you want off inbounds plays, miscommunication by Salem.
Nora Oslin for the 3 with a miss. Salem trying to rip those threes all day, struggling to get the ball inside.
Feed him McGee.
Bella DeCesar is just a warrior in the paint.
Yeah, it's just like the second time this quarter she's been on the ground. Got a freshman for the first time.
Love it. Keep the youth movement going.
She gets a nice applause as she comes in.
Freshman Jayla Everly. Janie Cross for 3. Shout out to G Street, both Jayla Everly and Janie Cross from my old stomping grounds on G Street, right around the corner off Red Bank Ave. A lot of b-ball being played on that street. Bella DeCesar with the hustle.
Yeah, we talked about West Effort obviously doing a lot of good things tonight. Shooting-wise from the three-point line, they're 2 for 10.
So if you're the head coach, or you bring your team and say, yeah, just keep working the paint.
You got to. I mean, McGee's been making a ton in the paint the last 2 quarters. Ooh.
She's trying to rush it right there. Cross called with the walk. She tried to quick transition that thing and took a couple too many steps. She's got to be feeling all kinds of confident the way she's been playing tonight.
Yeah, last 2 home games, she's really been playing very well. She impacts the game defensively, more importantly, defensively.
Yeah, the Lady Eagles, they play really well at home, and it's critical that they play well tonight. That second round South Jersey Basketball Invitational Tournament matchup at Williamstown on Saturday will be a tough matchup, and they're going to need confidence going into that game. DeCesar with the steal, up to Cross to the basket. McGee with the rebound. Everly with the rebound. Stolen by number 10, Nora Oslin. Nice job under the boards by Salem, being patient.
Yeah, nice follow-up by McGee. Just got to finish again. The last 2 shots didn't fall, but looks like a 1-3-1 defense for the Eagles.
Nichols working on crossover dribble, loses the dribble. Picks it back up.
Yeah, what's very important about the 1-3-1, you got to communicate.
Do you have a preference on defensive sets?
I mean, it depends what team you play. Sometimes you get bigger teams. You want to play a certain defense. You get more shooting teams. So it depends what team, but if you're up 36-10, I mean, you could try something different. Doesn't hurt.
Block by Genevieve Bouchard, a senior from Salem. Sophomore Janie Cross moves the ball up, dumps it to junior Bella DeCesar. Jayla Everly with the rebound, stolen by Bouchard. I really like Genevieve Bouchard, great effort.
That was tipped by DeCesar.
DeFebo on the floor, jump ball will go to Salem.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players on the floor, and I love the effort from both teams.
Davenport White will inbound to Emily Sayers. Swings it to Bouchard. Back to Sayers in the paint. Back to Bouchard on the wing. Around the corner, Auslin. Foul, it's going to be on 22. Nope, called it on Jules DeFebo.
Yeah, she reached there, hit her arm.
So much about footwork, right? Defense is so much about footwork. Bouchard for three.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer with 5 points. She could shoot. She's a pretty good shooter.
No look pass out to McGee.
Good box out by DeFebo.
Yep. Jayla Everly, the freshman, for two.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for her to get her first points on varsity.
That might be her first varsity points in the nest.
Yeah, she gets a big round of applause, which should boost her confidence.
Congratulations, youngster. Jayla, a very solid basketball player. Great size and athleticism. She's going to be a good one to watch down the stretch. Fearless.
Yeah, as you get bigger leads going into the fourth, you get to get some of those younger players in the game. Give them some experience.
A little long. Hasn't been able to find her shot from the field, but has been great from the free throw line. That's another steal. I don't know if you give half steals for cross and woo, Euro step. Took a hard foul. Holy
great
smokes.
move.
Is that a Euro
step?
I don't even know what that means. I just hear you guys say it all the time.
Yeah, the great Manu Ginobili came up with that move.
It was just an elongated step to the basket?
Yeah, longer, different direction.
Okay. Eagles stay hot from the foul line.
Yeah, they're 6 for 6. Hopefully we won't jinx it.
What is the advantage of a Euro step?
I think the best way to use it is in transition. Both players going full speed, you slow yourself down a little bit. Maybe get a little jump from the defender.
Yep.
But when someone does it, though, it's beautiful to see.
Yeah, I like it. Auslin misses the jumper. Sayers underneath. Bouchard fouled.
Looks like no one for the Eagles was boxing out there. They were just jumping for the ball. Like to see someone get low, use their feet, use their power, and move Salem players back.
That is DeFebo's fourth foul, so most likely see her coming out here pretty soon. And nope. Belbin back in.
I mean, you're up 39-13. 4 fouls, you're not really worried.
So you're not concerned about getting that?
She'll be in tighter games where she gets 4 fouls. Right. So you got to learn to play.
There she goes.
You got to learn to play with your feet and not foul. So I think this could be a good experience for her.
Number 1, Genevieve Bouchard.
Yeah, she has 6 points this quarter. She's playing good for Salem. Leading scorer.
Cross loses the dribble. 7.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Makes 42-16 West.
Eagles are being very, very careful with the ball, only 8 turnovers. As Salem has 21, so a big-time difference there.
Eagle wrestling update. Major decision from 106-pounder Talon Terranoni. Makes the score in Pantherland 8-4 Collingswood. Right here in the nest, it is 42-16 our Eagles as we move into the fourth quarter. action around West Effort this weekend. Tomorrow, boys b-ball on the road at Paulsboro, 7 p.m. tip-off. Saturday, Nest will be rocking with wrestling action all day long. Benjamin, you will be here along with our production crew to see the Eagles in a quad hosting Cinnaminson, Cherokee, and Cherry Hill West.
Should be a fun one.
Should be a fun one, Ben. What do you think about our wrestling squad right now?
I think they had a good win against Sterling. Got some big-time energy from Andre English in that first win.
Instant classic JV match. Another young team. I think youth. It's a real youth movement in our winter sports. But it seems like everybody's getting better as we go.
Yeah, for our baseball workouts, we have about 18 juniors.
Really?
So a lot of young teams.
Youngsters. Yeah.
Throughout West Effort.
Got to imagine Coach Petito is going to make some changes as he does.
Ava Yates is in. Also Olivia Herrera.
I know that the girls basketball staff has a lot of love for those two. Ava Yates, number 5, a sophomore.
Yeah, again, those players are going to be important for next year, so good to get some time with about 8 minutes left.
Olivia Herrera, another sophomore. I know that Coach Petito really likes their relentless intensity and fight.
Yeah, I love their effort tonight. Both teams are. I've seen a lot of bodies on the ground tonight. One of the most underrated things I think about the girls basketball team this year is they communicate very well. When they play good, they communicate good.
Agreed. And there's no egos on this team, and they are out there for each other. Very tight-knit group. Into the basket. Great effort. They're coming right into their living room right here, boy. Salem still playing tough.
Yeah, again, we talked about Sterling and West Effort. Boys, when the boys were down a little bit, about like 20, they came back, made it a game. That's what you want to see here. Got some momentum going into Woodbury yesterday and pulled out the dub.
Absolutely great win for the boys team here in a hostile Nest environment last night. Got their first win of the season. Good put back by number 10, Nora Osland.
Yeah, I talked about Salem forcing up shots. That's what they seem to be doing a little bit, but good follow-up.
Cross to Yates. Yates inside to Herrera. Herrera gets the ball back, kicks it to Cross. Cross, ball fakes, takes it to the wing, dumps it back to Herrera, and a good block by Nora Osland resets the play.
Yeah, good hustle out of Herrera. Maybe right there she could use the pump fake to get Osland off the ground.
Genevieve Bouchard knocks the ball back out. Love the fact that when I went over to ask Coach for the pronunciation and I said Genevieve, he corrected me with Genevieve. It's awesome to say that name. I'm going to say it as many times as I can.
I thought it was Genevieve. It's a good name to pronounce, though. Comes off the tongue good.
Are you a French or Spanish guy?
I took Spanish, never took French. I'm not good at it, but.
Ava Yates from the corner. DeFebo.
Yeah, one of my good friends, Joey Scorer, speaks Spanish, so I know a little bit here and there.
It's great knowledge. Swings around to Nichols. Nichols down inside. And the finish from Emily Sayers, the senior.
Good pass and good finish.
One of 2 seniors on this Salem team. So Salem, a young team in their own right, with Genevieve Bouchard and Emily Sayers, the only seniors on the roster. It looks like Salem will have plenty of success down the road as they continue to mature.
Yeah, we've seen obviously some mistakes here, which I'm sure they'll be able to fix later in the season, but we got a whole new group coming in. 5 new players.
Salem brings an entire new group onto the floor. Dominique Lewis, Autumn Foote, and a cast of others. DeFebo from the corner. Salem works it around. Janie Cross, almost another steal. She might have double-digit steals.
She's had to deflected the ball at least 20 times.
Salem, a quick timeout here. Coach wants to get his young squad under control. Apologize, we don't have names for all of these athletes on the court right now for Salem. 42-20, though. I'll tell you what. I know that West Everett's been in control, but that's a respectable score right now.
Yeah, you don't have much time left. Big contributions from Janie Cross, Olivia McGee, to help the Eagles get a pretty decent lead to get some young players in.
Collingswood Panthers just with a pin at 113. It's going to make the score 14-4 Collingswood right now as they move into the 120-pound weight class. That's a tough pin right there for the Eagles. It's going to be tough to overcome that. Back to action on the hardwood. Salem having some life out of their youngsters.
Yeah, I want to see the Eagles get a good stop here. Get a transition point. Good contested shot.
Olivia Herrera, good rebound. Unfortunately, 1 foot out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a good job by Diaz contesting that shot. Under that, wide open.
You caught it. She went right to her. I mean,
I was like, who's guarding her?
Somebody's supposed to be on her, right?
Yeah, definitely. Can't leave her that wide open.
That's one of the deals. You're going to start putting younger players in. You're going to have to deal with some missed assignments.
Yeah, so out of that 1-3-1, looks like they were set up in a 1-3-1, and they should have gone man. Good inbounds play, though, called.
Yep. Dominique Lewis on the line for Salem, 6'3" sophomore. Herrera with the rebound, kicks it out to the Salem bench. And as we just said, that is...
Yeah, that's miscommunication. But it was a great job by Jane Cross. She did exactly what she's supposed to do, come to the ball.
She's great for... But you know what? I mean, get out there, make mistakes as a youngster. You have this game relatively in hand. It's going to be a tough... It might be a tough film session, as you know, but you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, and Herrera's been doing some good things rebounding. Just a couple of bad passes.
Swinging around the edge. Amy Yates been trying to hit that shot since the JV game. I was in here. Herrera underneath. Sneaking it in there for 2. Yatesy just insists on hitting that corner 3.
Yeah, that's her first home varsity points.
Congratulations to Olivia Herrera on that.
Yeah, Salem, they were just a little bit too sloppy tonight. A couple forced shots, a lot of turnovers. And the Eagles, 8 turnovers compared to 22. That's a big difference.
Janie Cross from 3. Herrera with another rebound. Diaz picks it up, kicks it back out to Cross. Cross steps up to the foul line, kicks it out to Yates. Not going to pull the trigger on this one.
Yeah, it's smart by her. Just keep moving the ball.
Janie Cross for 3. With some swagger. I'll tell you what, Ben, you caught it. I see here in your team stats notes that defensively, nice job by number 34 for Salem, Trinity Ransom. You had here that West Everett was giving up 42.5 points per game, only 22 tonight. So we talked about defense early in the game and West Everett getting back to our true identity, which is really scrappy and nasty defensively, and I think they've done that tonight. Yeah,
the Eagles will be 3-0 if they continue with this lead at home. But I think the biggest thing is communication.
Sophomore Grace Ravel enters. Janie Cross, who had a big night, exits. And Grace Ravel comes in and casually shoots a 3.
Herrera's doing a great job getting rebounds. Also, I want to point out, not a lot of fouls by these, which is good.
Yes.
I believe it was 6 total in the game.
Salem swinging it around. Oh, man, that's just unfortunate. Great effort by Herrera, just falls to. Is that really a travel?
Yeah, it is.
She fell.
You got to keep that 1 foot on, your pivot foot on the ground, at least one, without dragging it or anything. We had it yesterday in yesterday's game. Jacoby kind of slipped and fell. They called it travel. Another.
Emily Sayers for 2 underneath, makes the score 47-24, West effort.
There's a second time on an inbounds play, miscommunication, wide open.
Yeah, definitely something I'm sure that Coach Petito is going to review thoroughly.
Well, the Eagles are playing a 1-3-1, which is Salem's calling a good inbound. Oh, Sam's calling a good inbounds play, having 2 guys on the post.
Diaz with the steal and the take, and 2! Wow! An offensive explosion from Jessie Diaz tonight. She's figuring it out. Let me tell you something, number 10 figures it out, we're going to be very dangerous down the stretch.
Yeah, you got a good 6-man rotation.
Yep.
And Diaz is going to be a big part.
Oh, nice floater. Also a nice little floater right there, 49-26. 2:09 to go with the youngsters in.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Petito right now, I'm talking about that inbounds play.
Good call.
They're setting up in a 1-3-1. Sam's doing a good job calling 2 people on the low post having. Only 1 person could guard him, so I think they might switch it up on the inbounds play.
Next up for Salem will be Gloucester Catholic. Followed by Camden Academy Charter, Pittman, Wildwood, and Buhner. So, Gloucester Catholic's going to be a tough one. I don't know much about Camden Academy Charter. Pittman, Wildwood, Buhner, I'm sure all great battles for Salem, while on the horizon for the Lady Eagles, Williamstown in round 2 of the SJ Basketball Invitational Tournament at Williamstown on Saturday. Lindenwold next week, Gloucester, Pennsville, at Gateway and Audubon. So, like to see the Eagles going a nice, get on a run here down the stretch.
Yeah, especially with 2 home games, 3 home games coming up out of the 5. It's always good to play at home, have an advantage.
Absolutely.
But if the Eagles can make a good run here towards the middle of the season, go into the playoffs, they're going to have to learn to win on the road.
Timeout taken by the Eagles on the inbound. Grace Ravel just proving her toughness as she's got those 2 left-handed fingers splinted up together. Always tough to play a game where you have to use your hands with splinted up fingers.
Yeah, is it a right or left hand?
Her left.
If she's a righty, it might be a little bit easier to shoot the ball, but
I just
still
like that
very
she's
tough.
playing.
Yeah.
You get some kids these days, they're like, I got a hangnail on my left pinky, I don't think I could go in. And
my philosophy on it is you only have 4 years of high school. You might not play college. Get as much time as you can.
You hit the nail on the head there, Benjamin. Update from Collins with Trevor Lundfeld at 120, working hard to get a tech fall and try to get as many team points as he can. Not sure exactly what the score is. Yates to Diaz. Foul. And the last 3 minutes of a very fast basketball game have suddenly turned tumultuously slow. Kicks it out to Belbin. Belbin moves it up. And off our new scorers table. A lot of action going on right now with the last 2 minutes of the game as Salem comes out on full press. Trapping, Yates in the corner. Yates, dribble drive, trip.
3 fouls in the last 10, 15 seconds.
It's going to take a lot more than that to get Avy Yates to stay down. She is one tough competitor.
Yeah, but if you're Salem, you're pressing right now, I think it's good. Get some momentum going into the next game.
Big win for Trevor Lundfeld. Makes the wrestling score at Collingswood 14-10. In favor of Collingswood. Loose ball, Diaz on the hustle. Picks it up on a dribble, lays it up. Gets her own rebound. Oh, man. Genevieve Bouchard just seemingly everywhere.
Yeah, she's... As we mentioned, she had 17 steals on the season. Good deflections by her. But Diaz, she had 2-on-1, maybe make a pump fake, maybe make that bounce pass to Ravel.
How exciting, how hard is it to control your excitement when you have a fast break like that?
Oh, it's hard. You can see it. It's like travel calls. You see when you're wide open, you just want to go. You kind of like run into the pass.
Ooh. Salem finishing this ball game hard and physically. All 5 starters back in the game for Salem.
Yeah, like I said, you want to get some momentum going into the next game with the starters. I think that helped tremendously with the boys coming back on Sterling, bringing them energy to Woodbury.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Eagles have just been lights out at the foul line. Coach Petito's got to be pleased with that. Salem makes a change, sends Davenport White into the paint. 1:07 to go. Eagles up 50-26.
Ah, first miss. 8 for 9 from the line for the Eagles. That's pretty good.
You'll take that, right?
I'll take that any day. That's one of the things that kills basketball teams a lot is free throws. My freshman year, we lost about 4 or 5 games because of free throws. And it's a killer. Especially if you know you're better than a team. And that's just killing you.
Yep, absolutely.
Good hustle still.
Belbin gets on the floor. Kicks out to Herrera. Herrera to Wdhs. 48 seconds to go. Wdhs holding at the top. Salem presses. Dump it into Belbin. Belbin with the turnarounds. Good take.
Good take, good move. Just got to finish.
Wrestling update at 1:26. Collins gets the pin. 20-10. Collingswood as they move into 132. And Mikey Amarello. Ball kicked into Belbin. Back out to Yates. 25 seconds to go. Yates rips another 3. Insisting on getting that tray.
Another deep 3. Now you just want to move the ball around. Don't take a shot.
Right. 10 seconds to go. Wdhs moves it up. Youngsters are just excited. Salem still playing hard to the finish. 2 blocks. Herrera on the floor, and that will end the game. Final score, your Lady Eagles 50, Salem 26. Great win. Ben, your parting thoughts?
Great game from Cross. McGee and Belbin in the middle. They won, like I said, they won the 3 keys to winning a basketball game. Winning the turnover battle, winning the shot battle, and winning the rebound battle.
Very proud of the defensive effort by ladies here tonight. We will be back here in the Nest on Saturday for a wrestling quad. I'll see you then, Ben. Take care, everybody.